It's looking bad today. That's how it's looking. Cool gonna break some shit. And if he don't break some shit, we gonna beat the out of him. Oh, nice.
We don't care who it is. We have no friend. Shakur, if his cousin get in the ring, he gonna get this smoke. If his brother get in the ring, he gonna get this smoke. We have no friend. Strictly business.
They say iron sharpens iron. And if the footage and photos coming out of camp are any indication, Shakur Stevenson has stepped straight into a true masterclass.
Sure. 0. You can 1. You can't.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot up in here. Oh, he's looking pretty good. He ain't at his peak yet, but he's looking good.
Picture this, a dimly lit gym. It's cracking sharply, the steady rhythm of leather on leather echoing through the room. At the center of it all is Shakur Stevenson, moving with the calm precision of a chess grandmaster, while Terence Crawford pushes him with the kind of pressure only a proven elite can bring. That's the scene lighting up boxing feeds everywhere right now.
This fight.
This nigga ready, bro. Filing all cylinders. Reaction time there, speed there. It's focus. That's what's getting. That's what got him ready. It's focus.
Why does that matter? Because style plus experience equals preparation on a completely different level. Terence Crawford isn't just a former champion with a reel full of clean finishes. He's a thinking fighter, someone who learned long ago how to turn raw instinct into structured game plans. For Shakur, who's preparing to step up against the explosive, pressure-heavy Teofimo Lopez, sparring with a ring IQ like Crawford's goes far beyond conditioning. It's a live blueprint for elite timing, subtle adjustments, and razor-sharp counterpunching at close range. Exactly the kind of moments where fights at the highest level are decided.
It's ever.
Let's get into the specifics. Shakur is a technician, slick footwork, hands that glide in and out, and a natural ability to make opponents miss before they realize they're in danger. Lopez, on the other hand, brings heavy torque, scary one-punch power, and relentless forward pressure that steadily shrinks the ring around you. That's where Terence Crawford's presence in camp matters. He's helping Shakur prepare for those tight moments, sharpening reactions and timing, and the work isn't tense or forced either. They're clearly enjoying the process, learning, and pushing each other in camp.
I don't care if it's ping pong, he gonna
Right,
get,
like how I'm
if
cheating.
it's ping pong, he want the advantage in the paddles.
I don't care about a paddle.
You figure out how to win.
I'm gonna win. Ain't no figure out. I'm gonna win. Man, I do everything, man. It ain't nothing that I can't do because they only see me winning. They say, oh, the reason why he winning because he's cheating. He gotta be cheating. They just can't accept the fact that I'm this great.
A basketball game, if we play it, I think I'll be.
You'll beat me on.
You'll beat who?
But
How you gonna stop me from driving there?
3-on-3. You gonna pick
I'm
your
gonna tell you right now.
Hey, look. Okay, so, hey, Tom. So I asked him, how you gonna stop me from driving? He said, I'm gonna foul you. So we might as well don't even play, because you telling me you can't stop me right there. I'm gonna foul you if you go to the basket. Right.
Working with Crawford gives Stevenson the chance to sharpen two tools he'll need in abundance: patience under pressure and the ability to make tiny, fight-changing adjustments when an opponent closes distance and forces the action. Crawford becomes a living, breathing simulator for a dangerous, switch-hitting, high IQ opponent. Someone who can apply pressure, change looks, and punish mistakes. That kind of preparation helps Shakur stay calm, read threats early, and respond with precision instead of panic when the heat turns up.
I'm not saying I'm going to intentionally foul.
But what if he foul
I'm
you?
saying that I'm going
No,
to
I
play
don't
hard
gotta
defense
foul you.
to stop him. I was in Colorado training for the Cordina fight. I was working with Terence Crawford. Definitely a hell of an experience. You get that type of knowledge, that type of IQ. I look up to Bud a lot. Honestly, he one of the realest dudes that I done met. He's still a normal person in his head. Like, he don't believe that he's above everyone else. That's how I feel about myself.
You seen me around a lot. Don't act like you ain't seen me around them days. He said that.
Bud, come on. Terence talking, I try not to talk back. I try to just listen to
Straight, boom, straight shot. Like right here, boom, there you go.
If you've been keeping up with boxing social feeds, you've probably already seen the clips and photos, short, sharp rounds, smiles between reps, and a level of mutual respect that feels less like sparring and more like true mentorship.
Because you out the way of the right hand.
He like a sponge. He soak up everything that he need to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Then throw a straight left to the body.
At the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all. And the people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
He's a work of art. The sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability to, do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's gonna be very hard to beat Shakur, with the skills that he possesses and the smarts that he has. And given the opportunity, I think he can pose a great threat to everybody in the division.
Those images tell a deeper story. This isn't a one-off stunt or social media flex. It's a deliberate tactical injection of elite experience into a camp designed to prepare Shakur for everything Teofimo Lopez can realistically bring. And that matters, because sparring isn't about chasing knockouts in practice. It's about building muscle memory for the exact moments, rhythms, and scenarios you expect to face when the lights are on and the pressure is real.
What is that like? I mean, fighting Terence Crawford, sparring Terence Crawford. This guy's a beast.
He can do anything, and you never know what to expect when you go in the ring with Bud.
Have you ever got the best of him in sparring?
I don't speak on that. I mean, I have good days. He had good days, and honestly, I appreciate him for pushing me to the level that I am at now.
Now, let's talk psychology. Facing a fighter like Lopez, someone who can flip momentum with a single explosive shot, is as much a mental test as it is a physical one. Having Crawford woven into Shakur's preparation does something subtle but incredibly powerful. It normalizes elite-level adversity. When you can share the ring with a seasoned veteran like Bud in the gym and still execute your game, the panic spikes that hit on fight night start to shrink. You learn how your body responds under pressure, then you retrain it to respond with calm and control. In short, confidence isn't guesswork. It's rehearsed under fire.
Just seem like a lot of people just counted me out. They talk bad about me. They act like I'm not this person that I've been my whole life. So mentally, it bothered me, but then you start to realize, like, the only thing that really matters is the people that care about you, like your family, your mother, my daughter, my shorty. It's a lot of people that have said something, and I remember their faces. I remember like what they said,
There's also the secret sauce that comes from sparring with someone who's seen it all. Adjustments. Crawford has lived through moments where game plans went sideways. He's retooled mid-fight, switched stances on the fly, and neutralized younger, hungrier opponents with intelligence and timing. For Stevenson, that kind of access is priceless. It's hands-on wisdom. Asterisk when he throws this shot, answer this way. When he digs to the body, counter like that star. Those small decision trees stack up, and after months of drilling, instinct takes over. What once required thought becomes second nature.
And then they're calling the card on February 22nd the best card ever. How does that make you feel that you're fighting on that card?
No disrespect to them guys, but I'm the best fighter. I think that I am what everybody want to see on that card. I think a lot of people say they're not gonna wake up at a certain time or all that stuff. But everybody's gonna be watching that shit. Everybody's gonna want to see Shakur. A lot of people try to act like Shakur is not must-see TV, but I am must-see TV. I am the best fighter in boxing. Everybody want to see me. Everybody want to watch me.
Let's be real. Sparring clips don't automatically translate to fight night success. Boxing history is full of hype-filled camps that fell apart when it mattered most. But what we're seeing here feels different. These are deliberate, recurring sessions with elite-level partners, paired with public acknowledgement from both sides that this is more than just a headline-grabbing photo op. That kind of consistency, focus, and camp work is exactly what turns potential into performance.
I guess you could say it's more to it.
Switch, attack, attack. Attack, last 30 seconds. Let's work. Last 30. Don't let it slow down. Close the show. Let's work. 3, 2, 1, down.
I think this is gonna be the best version of me. I think that I'm gonna whoop this year, starting with Kid Austin.
Now for a spicy angle. What's Teofimo Lopez thinking about all this? Smart Money says he's watching, analyzing, and talking. Lopez has never been shy about getting under an opponent's skin or calling out who's helping prepare them. And he's not about to start now. Expect him to use every insight he can to fuel his own game plan and the mental battle before the first bell even rings.
I've seen Shakur back in
amateurs, pros.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I don't know if it's 2011 or 2012 National Junior Olympics or Junior National Golden Gloves. And I remember seeing him. He was wearing a white tank top. I think it was red and white trunks, and he was just whooping on dude bad. And that's what I noticed. But we were in different weight classes at the time, different age group, I think. And we were both cleaning up our divisions leading up to the finals. He ended up winning. I ended up, coming in second. But nevertheless, that's when I noticed him. And ever since then, it's just been history.
What were your early impressions?
I like his style. He could fight. I think that everything just plays out the way it does, and eventually we was gonna end up meeting up with each other eventually. I think that that's how it works, right? When two greats collide, you're bound to see a great fight. So I never seen any jealousy in my part with him. I mean, for crying out loud, he fought for Team USA, got a silver medal.
Lopez has always leaned into the smoke and mirrors when promoting fights, and you can bet his camp is watching those sparring clips for any clues. But here's the twist. Opponents who overreact to what they see on social can play right into Stevenson's hands, especially if Shakur and his team are strategically planting narrative decoys, getting Lopez to think one thing while the real plan unfolds quietly behind the scenes.
Shakur back in
amateurs, pros.
I'm thinking. I don't know if it's 2011 or 2012 National Junior Olympics or Junior National Golden Gloves. And I remember seeing him. He was wearing a white tank top. I think it was red and white trunks. And he was just whooping on dude bad. And that's when I noticed, but we were in different weight classes at the time, different age group, I think. And yeah, we were both cleaning up our divisions leading up to the finals. He ended up winning. I ended up, coming in second. But nevertheless, that's when I noticed him. And yeah, ever since then, it's just been history.
What were your early impressions?
I like his style. He could fight. Yeah.
What about you, Shakur? When did you first become aware of Teo?
It's so crazy. I really was like I ain't gonna say I was no nerd, but I was like a boxing nerd. So like when I first kind of got aware of Teo, it was probably before he even knew me. But I used to get on YouTube, and I used to watch like the DMV fights, and they used to have like the Region 2, I want to say he was with Region 2 at Florida. And I seen one of his fights up there, and I kind of watched him. I thought he was a good fighter, and that's when I kind of got a first whiff of Teo. But when I finally first met him, probably was the same time you talking about.
For the bulk of your careers, you were both under the same promotional banner. Were you cordial, friendly?
I was good with Teo. I thought Teo was a little jealous of me. That's what I thought.
Did you get a sense of that, Teo? Were you any jealousy in there? Because both of you guys were being pushed, but it seemed like to me, just from the outside looking in, that he was pushed ahead of you.
For the fans who love a technical breakdown, watch the tempo shifts in those sparring snippets. Shakur opens with range control, jabs, feints, lateral movement, then suddenly compresses, cuts angles, and forces his opponent to work hard to land anything. Crawford's presence pushes Shakur to maintain spacing and handle counters in close quarters, a skill that's critical against Lopez, who can overwhelm the pocket with flurries. Translating that to fight strategy, expect Stevenson to blend movement with perfectly timed counters, staying patient and avoiding toe-to-toe firefights unless he's deliberately setting them up.
Think about the version right now.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the last fight week with Times Square,
yeah,
Teo was the guy who kind of sold the event. He put on a showmanship display come fight night. He looked real good in the ring. Did some Roy Jones-like things. So that kind of excited me. Like that kind of brought like something out of me to where it's like, I want to go against that guy. That guy is that good, and let's see if he could be that good in front of my style. Can he do them same things in front of me? I don't believe it, but I want to see.
Well, there have been questions, here and there about Teo's mental state, as far as the critics. And you are a type of guy, when you're in the ring, you take guys sometimes to a dark place. After a couple of rounds, you sort of break them. Do you think you're going to break him after a couple of rounds?
Yeah, I know I'm going to break him. I know it's going to be a certain point in that fight to where he's going to be mentally frustrated. And when he gets mentally frustrated, that is where I'm going to.
Let's look at the legacy angle. Sparring with a former multi-division champion like Crawford isn't just preparation. It's a statement about ambition. Shakur isn't just aiming for one win. He's building the resume and skill set needed to be remembered as an all-time great. Aligning with accomplished veterans teaches fighters the craft beyond wins and losses, helping them accumulate the wisdom that keeps them relevant long after a single headline fight. That bigger picture is crucial for a boxer whose goal is longevity and lasting legacy in the sport.
Somebody like that. The stability, beautiful. Somebody's in trouble. I promise
you. Get your ass up! Yeah, sharp, man. It looked like he ain't really miss a beat. I can tell like off his like surgery, his hand surgery, he got right back to work in the gym. Like he clicking right.
So what happens on fight night if all this preparation clicks? If the sparring sharpened Stevenson's patience, fine-tuned his counters, and honed his fight under pressure reflexes, Lopez could be staring down a fighter who evades attacks effortlessly while simultaneously draining the power from aggressive bursts with perfectly timed precision counters. It's the kind of scenario where preparation doesn't just show, it dominates.
I was hurting it all throughout the camp.
I was feeling good.
I felt it just now. But I was trying to ignore the pain and keep it going, but it just got worse to the point where I couldn't really take it no more. I kind of felt it after my last fight. I'm like, man, just ignore it, because you're going to have to keep ignoring it every time you fight. You don't realize it until it gets like to the point where you just can't take it no more. That video, even that video that got out of me like hitting somebody with a body shot and I fell, I've been hitting it constantly over and over and over. I felt the pain badly that last time to where it's like I couldn't take it no more.
On the flip side, if Lopez breaks through early and forces a brawl, that's when we'll see whether sparring with greatness truly translates to surviving the chaos of a high-stakes arena. It's the ultimate test. Can Stevenson's honed timing, patience, and counters hold up when the pressure spikes and the punches start flying?
Guys that believe that no one could get into their defense, no one could get into their offense, no one could actually get into their style. Stylistically, he believes he's the best, and I know I'm the best, and that's why we're getting to this point now. He wants to challenge himself. I'm here for it. I'm here to challenge myself every time. That's part of boxing. And I think that one thing we are doing here, Mr. Versace, is one thing for a fact is that we're showing all the next generation this is how you do it. You don't do it in your early 30s, you do it now. You do it when the time is right, and this is the right time. That's why we're fighting in the big room. That's why everything is on the line. That's why I'm putting everything that it's got to be. You know what I mean? He's got more to gain. I got nothing to lose. So where is that going to? Anything. It's really just the truth. It is the sport. Who wants it more? How bad you want it. And no matter what, when it all said and done, we're going to show all these other guys, no matter how much money you make in this, you got to fight.
Either way, the Crawford-Stevenson training sessions have already added a compelling subplot to an already must-see matchup. Camps are where champions are forged, and sparring rooms are their classrooms, a place where strategy, skill, and instincts are tested long before the bell rings. Watching Shakur Stevenson and Terence Crawford trade rounds gives us a rare peek into the pedagogy of elite boxing. How lessons are taught, instincts are sharpened, and a fighter prepares for that singular, defining moment. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming fight breakdowns, insider analysis, and high-stakes boxing content.